All right, Fantasia Fest. I think this might be like film 14. Hellcat. This is about a young lady who wakes up in the back of a moving trailer. She doesn't know how she got there. She doesn't know what the hell's going on. But then a voice starts coming from a place in the trailer. And she's got to figure out what's happening.
Yeah.
Why is she being held captive? Or is she?
Or is she?
What'd you think?
I like this one. I had a pretty good time with it. I think that it is... I think what I liked about it is the style and the creativity of a small
space.
Yes. I really appreciated what was done in the space. I think that there's some really cool shots showing our main characters' memories or, like things happening in her mind that I really liked. I think that stuff is pretty cool. And I liked her performance a lot too.
Yeah.
I think she did a really rad job. It's one of those movies where you are like, is this what it's going to be? Is this what's happening? Is it really happening? Or is it in people's heads?
Yeah.
And, by the end you do find out what is really happening. And I quite enjoyed the ending, actually. And, What about you? What did you think?
I mean, I think that the film excels in its limitations, right? I'm always a big fan of movies that they use their limitations as their strengths. And, anytime that you have a smaller budget, you always want to utilize as few locations or the one location that you have in a intelligent and artistic way that makes it feel like a bigger space than it is. And because we primarily are using this trailer and it's kind of a classic one location low budget film, for them to incorporate the trailer in a way that they do is really, really intelligent, it's cool, and it adds to the style of the film, which was a treat to watch for sure. And I think the film really does a damn good job of utilizing that space in a unique way that felt fresh and cool, and well thought out. I agree. I think that the lead performer, the girl that we spend the lion's share of time with, is quite good. As far as the story goes, you're correct in that it isn't very predictable, because you think it's going to go one way and then you're very uncertain of which way it's going to go, and as things start to reveal themselves, you're like, oh, okay, that's what's going on here. I don't think that the story comes together. I think that it does get messy as it continues, and in the end I don't think it's cohesive as a story. I do think it is a bit muddled in that department, and that's where it suffers the most. But because of the style and because of kind of the artistic expertise on display, I still think it's a worthwhile endeavor for people who are into lower budgeted films with artistic flair to them, that can appreciate that kind of stuff. But if you're somebody who gets very wrapped up in wanting the story to evolve in a way that feels satisfying, I don't think that this one's going to be good for you in that way. But you might still appreciate the utilization of the space artistically. I do fear, like what happened with me, where I was very invested in the story to begin with and wanted to see where it was going to go, and as it continued on, I was like, okay, that's interesting, that's unique, okay. But then I started to have questions that were answered somewhat, and I think that ultimately I pretty much can piece everything together fine. but I just don't feel that it's a very satisfying conclusion to what's all set up, and it gets a little silly in the end. And the very end, I think, will have people underwhelmed and kind of find that it's cheesy or silly and not satisfying at all. So I don't know. I'm somewhere in the middle on this one because of that, but ultimately I still enjoyed that I watched it because of all the aforementioned positives.
Yeah. I liked it. I liked the ending, but I think you're right. I think that there will be definitely people who feel that it's a bit silly and cheesy. But I quite liked it.
It's unique.
So,
it's unique.
It was not what I was expecting.
It does not go anywhere you think it's going to go.
That's why I liked it. It was really not at all what I thought was going to happen.
I commend a film for doing that, absolutely.
I think that's cool. And I think that the film...
But does it work?
Right.
Is really going to come down.
For me, it worked.
Yeah.
Will it work for everyone? No.
Of course not.
Of course not. I liked it, and I think that the movie does a really... It's hard because we're sort of trying to not talk about the reveal or the main bulk of what's going on, but it does a really good job at blending subgenre with serious emotional, like, coping and trauma and dealing with that type of stuff, which I always say that I think the best horror films are able to combine those things because it's more than just the scares. There's also emotional stuff going on that's the underbelly of, the symbolic horror that's going on. Emotional damage. Yeah.
You seen that?
Is that
like meme or whatever?
Oh no, I thought you were doing Strong Bad's voice.
Strong Bad? What?
Doing Strong Bad's voice, yeah.
No, definitely not Strong Bad. Man, Strong Bad. Now you're taking me back. I actually have the Strong Bad DVDs right here behind me. Anybody remember the old Homestar Runner? Strong Bad stuff?
Chance with this guy.
I think the cheat's deleted.
All right.
Anyway,
I think it's a movie worth checking out.
That's my original email.
Yeah.
Yeah, the cheat's deleted from Strong Bad. Anyway, check it out. Give it a shot for sure if that sounds up your alley. Yeah. So let us know. And one to look forward to whenever the hell these things release. Yeah. We don't know. We don't know what to tell you as far as the release date goes, but one to throw on your watch list for later.
Just keep it in the back of your mind so that when you see it, you're like, oh yeah, the Sinisters told me to watch that.
The Sinisters? Yeah. That's like our our family name. Like
I just know sometimes people call us like Mr. and Mrs. Sinister. I've seen people call us that.
The Sinisters. Jason and Kaylee Sinister.
Yeah.
That's funny.
That's actually cool.
That's
cool. I'm glad I came up with that.
It's better than my freaking last name.
It's better than my last name, which is different from your last name right now.
We'll legally change it.
Sinister? I'd be down.
Would
Let's
you?
do it, yeah.
No.
Heck yeah. On my social security card.
I would.
Kaylee Sinister.
Yeah.
Why not?
When we get pulled over by the cops and we're just like,
Mr. Sinister?
Sinister?
Yeah. Heck yeah.
I'm like, why am I being profiled? And the judge is like, Mr. Sinister?
Right.
Anyway. All right, guys. Let us know. Bye.